G'day everyone, welcome back and welcome to Froggy Friday. So, have you missed me? I've missed you guys. So in case you're wondering, I've just taken a little bit of time out. Just needed a rest and just with all the renos, work, life, YouTube, just thought I'd take couple of weeks off. So I'm back anyway. So yeah, missed you guys heaps. So I thought I'd do something fun for Froggy Friday, something I haven't done before. I'm going to be using some Fluro acrylic inks. So I've got Fluro green, Fluro blue, Fluro yellow, Fluro red, Fluro orange and Fluro purple. And we're going to be putting them in our frog. Now, before I tell you what we're doing, put one eye in. Done it a little bit differently. I'm using a 10mm eye, but you can basically use 4, 6, 8 or 10. They all fit in there, just whatever your preference is really. I like the 10mm, but I've used all the others as well. So let me get rid of that. I've already popped one eye in. So I'm going to try and do it on camera for you guys. So I've just got a little pot of UV resin. Hopefully it hasn't dried out. So I'm just going to put some more in. Now, I'm not squeezing because I'm trying not to add bubbles, but not doing a very good job of that, am I? Because when you squeeze, you get bubbles. So let me just pop those. And I just want to coat my eyeball. So I'm just going to sit that in there for a sec. Push it down. I'm also going to add a drop into my frog. So if you've ever had a look at your frog cavities, there's sort of like a smaller section, sort of towards the side, that doesn't fit your 10mm. I don't even know why it's like that. It must be something to do with the frog's eye. I'm not sure. Anyway, I just want to put a drop of UV in there. Hopefully without any bubbles. Wally. Helps if you take your lid off. God. See? A bit rusty. Anyway. Okay. So that's sort of filling up that little cavity. Now, I'm going to grab my eye with my tweezers. Just going to drop it in. I'm just going to grab my little oar, just to try and get it in the right spot, which I think is there. Grab my little torch. So I'm using the RESINERS UV resin because RESINERS kindly sent me some to try, and oh, I love it. It's awesome. So it is a hard type. Comes in a 250g bottle, so a huge big bottle. I'll have a link in my description box if you wanted to try some. It's awesome. It's fast curing, low odor, and it's crystal clear. And I've been loving the results. So I'm just going to quickly cure this on the other side. I also will pop it under my big UV lamp for 5 minutes, but I'll do that off camera. Okay, so what I want to do now too, I just want to make sure that this little trench around the eye is actually filled up with UV. Because you're probably wondering why I'm putting so much UV in my eyeball. Well, I just want to try something new tonight, something I haven't done before. I don't know if anyone else has. I'm sure they have, but I haven't seen it. So I'm actually going to be using Eco resin, just for something different. So that's your casting resin? Oh God, I can't even remember what it's called. You know, the powder stuff, the eco-friendly ceramic resin, whatever it's called. I can't even remember what it's called. But I'm using the one that I get from Temu, because that's the one I first ever tried, and it's really cheap. So in case you haven't tried any and you just want to get yourself a little bit just to see if you like doing it, I suggest get some of this stuff off Temu. It's awesome. It's called Honey Rose, and the one I'm using tonight is actually 4:1. So it's 4 parts powder to 1 part water, and it is by weight, so you've got to get your scales out. So I've already got out my powder and I've got out some water, but we'll get to that in a sec. And I thought, I love marbling in Eco resin, and I haven't tried the Fluro colours in Eco yet, so I thought we'd give that a go. What do you reckon? Thought that'd be fun. Okay, so I'm just going to pop my frog under my lamp. Alright, so this is what we're using, and I can't remember how much this was. Oh gosh, I think it was under $30, and it's 1 kilo or 2.2 pounds. Yeah, I think the one I used before was 3:1, but as long as you do your ratios, what it says. Yeah, I love working with this stuff. It's awesome. And it demolds in 30, but I'll probably leave it a bit longer, because just with the frog having little, you know, the toes and the fingers, don't want to accidentally snap one of those off. So I've already weighed up 250 grams. So I'm using grams tonight, but you can use ounces if that's what you want to use. So I need 50 grams of water. So I'll just quickly get that ready. I may need a little bit more water. Like Eco powder, it's so forgiving. 51, that'll do. Got some more water there in case I need it. Get rid of my UV resin. Now I just want to make sure I've got all my ink ready to go, because these have a tendency to clog up, and I think it's probably a good idea to, when you're not using them, to maybe have no ink in the little stopper. Okay, so I'm going to do that with all of them. Just want to make sure that my ink's ready to go. So, okay, that one has clogged. So I'm just going to use a pin. And I've got my gloves on because ink can be messy. I think it's still a bit clogged, hang on. Yeah, let's try that again. So, as it's Froggy Friday, don't forget to go and check out the playlist in my description box. And if you are new and you don't know what Froggy Friday is collaboration started by Karen from the Dragon's Cave and myself. Gosh, 12 months ago, maybe longer. And we've got lots of friends who have joined us on the way. We have our regulars, Tim, Lula, and Gert. So don't forget to go and check out everyone else's video. See what they've been up to this week. Because we've got some awesome people, very talented. artists who join in on a regular basis. Might need something a little bit thicker, but got to be careful with these nozzles because they're glass. And if you don't want to see this, by all means, fast forward. But some people just like watching all the videos, and yeah, it's awesome if you do. All right, I think we're good. So I'll get rid of this. Give my fingers a bit of a wipe. Okay, so we've got our powder, got our water. Now you're supposed to add your powder to your water, but it's pretty forgiving, this stuff, so better get me mould. That'd help, wouldn't it? Okay, got my frog ready. I've got a spare mould just in case I made up too much powder because I've got no idea how much I need. So I'm just going to incorporate this. Thinking I need more water. Yeah, way more. Wow. Well, this stuff's pretty forgiving, so a lot of people just do it by feel, but I don't know if I'm that brave yet because I haven't used it actually that much. Might be okay. Oh gosh, I'm not going to have enough. I'm really winging it tonight. Actually, I'm going to put some more water in. Just because. Just want to make sure it's on the thinner side rather than on the thicker side. I'm using a plastic bowl and a plastic stirring stick. Just, yeah, I just prefer them over the silicone, but you can use silicone, whatever you got. Now I'm thinking that's too runny. Okay, let's just put a little bit more in. Now it does set pretty quick, this stuff, so let's just try a scoop. And hopefully I haven't stuffed up my ratios. Alright, I'm going to leave it at that. Let's go with our colours. I'm going to use a fair bit. No! Don't know if this is going to work. Hopefully not stir it too much. Hopefully you can see that. Gosh, I haven't done this for so long. Hopefully it's going to turn out cool. Oops. Making a heck of a mess. How are we looking? Okay. Go with the octopus. Did I spritz? No, I didn't spritz, did I? Nearly full, come on. Yeah, a little bit more. See, it's starting to thicken up now. Okay. I'm not sure how this is going to go in here. All right, I'm going to leave it at that. So I should have spritzed first, but I didn't. Okay, I'm not going to touch them. I'll pick this stuff off later when it's set up. Cool. Hopefully they turn out pretty and hopefully the eyes work. All right, see you guys soon. So it's been about an hour, so they are nice and cool and cured. Silly me, always get out the difficult ones. Not looking forward to this. Now, being a bit rusty because I haven't been here for a couple of weeks, did I tell you the acrylic ink was matte? Anyway, hopefully I'll remember to have everything in the description box. If I don't, just send me a comment and I'll get you the links. So I actually poured a couple more off camera because I was having so much fun, and I've just sealed them with my gloss sealer, and I'm using Bow & Nicole in gloss. This is an Australian website. So I actually poured my other ones in my AR 400, which is from Harry and Wilma, which again is another Aussie website. Now, this one should be, oh, it will be a lot lighter than this one, because generally halfway through you can always add in more colour, which I should have done, but being rusty as I am, I didn't think to. So that's what I did with my ones off screen, which I'll show you after we do these. So the colours have muddied a little bit, but I'm not too worried. Hopefully they'll be nice on the other side. That the muddiness can happen when you use so many colours together, but I just like to go for it because it's just fun. So why not? Now, I have gone around and just got all my little drips off, and there's still a couple more. My mould's not quite full on some of these tentacles, which is a bit of a worry, but never mind. So I think with this one, I've sort of loosened it a bit because I'm really scared to demold it actually. But I think I'm going to flip it over and try it like that. So let's see how we go. Ooh. Now, also, I don't know what ratio I was telling you before, but so I was definitely using the 4:1. Not sure what I told you, but I must have had a brain fart, and I don't know what I was thinking, But anywho, I shall put the ratios up on the screen. So it's definitely 4:1. The AR400, it's a 3:1. But yeah, I love using this stuff because it's very forgiving, even if you do get your ratios wrong. So it's trial and error, and a lot of people I know, they don't even measure, they just do it by look and feel, and you can do that once you use it for a while. I haven't used it that much, but it's good fun. So if you haven't tried resin yet and you want to try something a little bit cheaper, try some Mica. It's good fun. And then that might give you the confidence to branch out to resin. Oh, I think I just broke a leg. Oh, I think I just did. Did I? Yes. Bugger. And yeah, use something easier like that sort of a mould that you don't have little legs and things like this to snap off. Anyway, I can glue them back on. Not too worried, this isn't the main event. Oh, there's one leg. Okay. Oh, well, at least I've got most of the legs on. So we only lost 2, so that's not a bad effort. That's that one. It's that one. So yeah, I'll glue them back on, but not too bad. Let's have a look. So yeah, muted colours, but yeah, I love it. What do you reckon? A little bit of overpour, we'll just snap that off. I'm gonna have to be careful snapping that bit off. This will get a lot brighter once we put some gloss on it, which you need to wait, you know, a couple of days for it to fully set before you gloss it, but I'll do it tonight because otherwise I won't get my video out. Let's see if I can try and snap this off. Yeah, that's it. Oh gosh, okay, here we go. Hopefully I don't snap toes. Try and loosen it all. Okay, if I go quiet, it's because I'm concentrating. Just use my dotting tool. Okay. Okay, so far so good. It's also when you hold it too, you've got to, but you don't snap. get this knee out, hopefully, without it springing back and hitting the toe. Oh, okay. Okay. Getting there slowly. Ooh. There you go, nice and steady. Oh my God. I can breathe now. Okay. Are we ready? Here we go. Oh, I've lost an eye. Oh, there it is. Oh, well. Didn't quite work. But that's okay, I can glue it on. Wasn't sure if it was going to work or not. So, the trick is, yeah, you've got to sort of keep, I think, keep your resin moving when you're pouring. Otherwise, if you just pour in one spot, you'll get, like, you know, your white, especially if you don't refill your colours. So that's something to think about. But yeah, he's pretty cool. Love him. So these colours will come out more once we put a bit of gloss varnish on. So I'm going to get my nail glue, which is like super glue. Paint this on, hopefully it'll stick. If not, I'll get out other glue. I think that's about the right spot. Okay, I'll let him dry and let's glue these on. Put a bit on here because it'll blend in once we gloss varnish. I mean, you can fix it properly with some more casting powder. That one's a bit better than this one. Yeah, I've lost a bit of a chunk off this one. Whoops. Oh my god, I nearly broke it out. Wow. Alright, I'll stick him there to dry. I'll come back in about 5 and we'll add a bit of gloss. So, I'm going to apply some gloss sealer because we always have to seal our EcoPore or casting resin. So, make sure you use a nail file or emery board or something to clean up your edges. My edges are fine, so I don't have to worry about that. If you do have a broken toe or arm or whatever, sometimes it's easier just to smooth it off straight, both ends, reattach it with a bit of glue. You can also mix up a little bit of casting powder and apply that over a crack if you've got it. Wait for it to dry, sand it off, and shouldn't be able to notice it. But I don't have to worry about that. I'm not going to do that on my octopus's leg because I won't be selling it. This one's not broken, so that's what we're concentrating on. So I'm using my Bowen & Cole gloss sealer, giving it a shake. I've just got some in a little cup. I'm just going to apply it with a brush. Now I've already painted the back. Oops, that's probably a bit too much on my brush. Just make sure that you coat all your surfaces. I'm just going to be careful around the eyes. And you'll see that colour come out more now, which looks awesome. And this gloss sealer doesn't take long to dry. I've also got a matte sealer, but I wanted the gloss just so my colours would come out a bit more. So I'll wait for this to dry and then I'll apply another coat and then I'll do some photos. So I did want to thank my wonderful channel members, and I am actually offering one-on-one resin tutorials if you're interested. So go and check out my membership. There's a link in my description box, and there's different levels with different prices, just depending on what your needs are. So that's an awesome way to help up my channel, and I truly appreciate it. And also, I'd love to get to know you on a one-on-one level and show you anything you'd like to learn, whether it be resin or casting powder. The choice is yours. So thanks everyone that has subscribed to my channels, all my wonderful subscribers. Love you guys. If you haven't subscribed, I'd love you to do so. It's free and it helps my channel out immensely. So hit that subscribe button. Don't forget to like my video, and I'll just quickly show you before I forget. Here's our little octopus. His leg's not perfect, but as I said, I'm not selling that one. And I'll probably either paint on some eyes or add some sticker eyes. And I'll show you this one. This is another one that I did, because it's just so much fun. I love doing it. And they're never ever going to be the same. They're always going to turn out differently. So here's another little hippo that I did too. Isn't he cute? He's a tootie. All right, I won't hold you up any longer. Thanks so much for watching. Stay tuned for the photos, and don't forget to go and check out the Froggy Friday playlist and see what everyone else has been up to this week. And I'll see you soon for the next video. Bye everyone.